So today is a very special day. As you can probably tell by the title, today is the day we are putting the engine back together for the GTI. Now you guys know I got the GTI, it skipped timing, so it bent all the intake valves, which means I had to take it all apart. Stock engine right here. Well, the bottom end of it. I sent my head out to my buddy JP to get it machined, valve seats cut, new valves and everything. I just got it back a couple days ago. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the thing looks brand new again. And then we have all the parts we need to get it back together right here. I really hope that's all of them. I think we got it. I think we're good. And of course, I got all these parts from the only place I trust getting my Euro parts from, and that is SCP Euro. So of course, for you Euro guys, if you need anything for your cars, click below. I'll put the link in the description. They hooked it up, gave me an amazing deal on these, and I'm excited. So my plan was to try and tackle this by myself, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I wasn't feeling too confident. I probably could throw this together and have no issues, but for something that's gonna be my daily driver, I wanna make sure it's a car I never have to worry about. I need to make sure that it's always tip top, and I wanna be confident in the car. So I decided to actually reach out for help. So I called up smartest guy I know with this stuff, my buddy Alex. He owns a shop down in Milford, actually called Innovative Motorsports, and comes with Volkswagens. He's a genius. Porsche, Volkswagen, Audi. He knows it all and he kills it. And he offered to lend me a hand throwing us back together. And honestly, I couldn't be more thankful. I know he's done quite a few of these, so he definitely has a better handle on what the hell's going on over here. I got everything laid out for us, all clean, ready to go. Hopefully I have everything we need. I didn't forget anything, and he should be here in about an hour. And hopefully by the end of tonight, I'll have a complete engine for my GTI. Really excited. And it is time for my mandatory shove the camera in Brian's face.
It's not time.
Bro, you playing GTA up there?
Yeah.
Alright. Have fun. So Alex is here to save the day.
What's going on?
Dude, look at you, prepared with the Volkswagen shirt. Okay. So how many times do you think you've done this?
Too many.
Too many.
Way too many,
Way
yes.
too many,
Yeah.
It's that common.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Yes.
Okay, so game plan, we're just gonna throw the head on, torque it down, get all that set, and then we're gonna tackle the timing stuff, do all the guides, all the chains, and just work our way there. So, head's clean, because we just got back from the machine shop, and I did the best I could to clean the block, and I guess let's just send it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Go.
Alright, so we're adding some assembly lube on the rockers, just because I don't know when... You're really close.
No.
I do this to you all the time, don't I? Okay, I'm sorry. But because I don't know when it'll run next, so we want to make sure these are nice and lubed up for when it does fire for the first time. And then Alex is throwing some oil in the cylinders for the same exact reason, make sure it's nice and lubed up when we finally start it. And making it nice and fresh. Just look at this tacky stuff. Isn't that crazy? Alex, do the honors.
Let's do it.
A little bit forward. Forward.
Towards which way?
You.
Towards me?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm used to rear-wheel drive.
Yep.
Perfect. Sweet. Look at it, dude. It's starting to look like an engine again. Oh, wow. Dude, that's so sick.
Blue is mine.
No, it's amazing because usually you're blindingly turning it and you're like, I hope it clicks. Alright, so the head's on, all torqued up. Now we're going to work on the annoying part, and that's the timing. So we have what? We have 3 chains. The oil pump, the cam timing, and then the balance shaft.
That's correct.
So everything's all marked and easy, right?
Yep. We'll pull it all off and put it back in.
Got all new guides, of course. Got new hardware. And got new chains. I didn't get an oil pump chain. We don't have to worry about it stretching and skipping timing because it's not going to affect it. How are the guides?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Future. Alright, let's see if this lines up.
So there's a bunch of marks on all these gears.
And Alex explained them to me. So I'm going to pretend like I know what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is the main pulley. Which is right here. That is not going to line up.
Yep.
That's pretty crazy. That's a slacky bitch. Oh, okay, when there's other guides on it, it's not bad. Perfect. Kind of. Alright, balance shaft chains are now done. Now it's time for the cam chain, gear chain, guides.
A good time starts with lubing your camshaft.
I should have had you do this one. You're a master at this one.
That's right. I've lived many occasions. It's not true. I can't film this. This is not right.
That'll do it. Cool. Sweet. Here we go.
Dude, that shit.
This is, you know,
Can
this
I have
is
the old one?
the funny thing is, this is the most expensive chain I own.
That is
This is
true.
a $150 chain right here.
Damn. Drew. See this boy. Anyone knows a gold plater for the low? Hit us up. We got some timing chains and gold plating.
Beautiful.
That same.
Oh yeah,
You see it?
it's right there.
Yep.
Perfect.
When you split it, and there you go. Now we're gonna put all the guides in. There you go. Just leave that in there.
All right, so we now have the cam chain on and the guides. Unfortunately, I did not have a new guide for here. I guess we didn't get the part, but it's okay. This one's still in great shape, so it's not a big deal. Now it's time for the tensioner, the piece that causes all of the damage to begin with. And luckily, of course, we got the updated version. We're going to show you why it fails. This, of course, pushes tension against the guide, which puts tension on the chain to keep it tight and not skip. The way this works is oil pressure actually actuates this. You want to explain it because I'm going to stutter.
So oil pressure pushes this pin out, and when these go bad, oil blows through the seal here, and you lose pressure in the tensioner, and then you skip timing.
And there you go. So there's actually a little, right here, a pin actually goes through there. So when you do timing, you pull it out and it actually releases tension. That's how you do it.
Yep.
On the updated model, it's on the outside because we saw it was actually leaking from where the pin actually goes. So there's the kill spot right there. Updated one, the release is on the outside, so we should be all set. We're at the throw on the valve cover, and the valve cover is kind of weird. So the valve cover actually cradles the cam. So if you damage your valve cover, you need a new head. Kind of sucks. All the cam seats, as you can see, are actually attached to the valve cover. I don't know why they did that, but they did it. Unfortunately, I don't have the right sealant or the right half moon seal for the valve cover, which means we can't lock it in tonight. We're gonna put it on so we get the timing all set. But tomorrow we're gonna do it, right, or whenever you're free next, whenever.
Tomorrow, yeah, we'll do it.
So we're just gonna mock it up in place for now, just so we can get all the timing cover stuff back on. Just like that. It looks like an engine somewhat.
Yep.
And there it is. It's done.
Let's spin it.
It's timed. Okay, let's spin it. Hopefully it doesn't break my new valves. I'll listen for a crunch.
Doesn't seem to be hitting.
This is always scary though. Alright, so we're gonna remove all the old RTV on the timing cover, and we got this beautiful creation called a whiz wheel. Takes it right off. Just gotta be gentle with it.
There you go.
Dude, looks brand new. It is literally brand new, yeah. Forget that I just said that. The OEM torque was just like
All of it.
Whatever you can make.
I think it's 150 foot-pounds.
For perspective, guys. Alright, hopefully I don't break this. Dude, I feel guilty. Like, this is...
That should be good.
We officially have a long block. The head is on, fully timed, fully enclosed. I'm really happy. Now going through that with Alex, I feel like I can do that again with my eyes closed. It was really easy. Definitely overcomplicated for myself, but Alex made it super easy and it was awesome. Now we still have to pull the valve cover off tomorrow and reseal it, put it back together because we didn't have the sealant for tonight. Now I have a bunch of little stuff I have to put together, like all the EGR stuff, the high pressure fuel pump, turbo manifold, a bunch of coolant lines, and a bunch of other plastic things. I don't really know what it is, but I know where they go. Alex knows these cars better than anyone else, and he told me that I should be doing the rear main seal on it. I guess it's a very, very common thing. I guess the PCV system clogs up, builds a lot of crankcase pressure, blows up the rear main seal. It's a mess, and now while it's out, it's time to do it. So I'm gonna separate the trans tomorrow, go get that, put that in. But for now, to finish off the night, I'm gonna throw the turbo manifold on and we should be good to go. And tomorrow, he's gonna come back and we're gonna finish up the engine and go from there. Let's get this big hunk of metal on and then call it a night. Greatest thing ever made. I don't know how I went my whole life never using one of these. Volkswagen uses like clamps on their turbo manifold. It's the weirdest thing ever, but leave it to Volkswagen to do it. Actually, it literally has a bottom piece that clamps the manifold to the head. Never seen that before. And I don't remember how it went. Like this. It goes like this. Pain in the ass. So I finally got some good news on this car, and the turbo. So I was really worried about the turbo, just because, I mean, a turbo going bad is pain in the ass. It's really expensive. So I was really worried about that. Alex thinks this turbo was actually once replaced. One, because they tend to get wastegate rattle. Now what causes wastegate rattle is there's like a little symbol looking thing right in here on the left, and that is what opens to allow air to go outside of the turbo and not through it, so it doesn't boost. And it actually gets really loose and causes a lot of rattle, and it doesn't hold boost that well. This one, not a lick of play, and this car has 100K on it. Of course, the typical check on any turbo is you grab the wheel, and if there's excessive play, you know the turbo's bad. This has literally no play, which is pretty insane for, you know, used OEM turbo. So I'm stoked. That's amazing. That makes me feel so much better about the car. So thank God I don't have to spend $1,200 on a stupid turbo. Even though I know a lot of you guys are probably like, go KO4. No, it's a lot of money. All right, turbo is officially on. I'm calling it. It's been a while. We've been working on this thing all day, but I'm excited. The hard part is done. Look at this thing is a motor again. Look at that. It's always crazy when you see like an engine torn apart for a while. It's always like really hard to imagine it back together, and it's there. And now I'm starting to get really excited for this thing. I'm not excited that I have to separate the trans now, but if that's what I have to do to make sure this thing lasts another 100K, I'm gonna do it. So I can't thank Alex enough. He was here with me all night showing me how to put this thing back together, and without him I would have been lost. But of course guys, if you're in the Northeast and you need some work done to your Volkswagen, literally from Mark IIIs to a brand new Porsche, hit him up. I'll put the Instagram right here. One of the smartest guys I know, super intelligent when it comes to Volkswagen stuff. No one could beat him, and I was extremely fortunate to have him piggybacking this thing for me. So there it is, project daily GTI. It's getting there. So I know today's video was probably a little bit more boring because we were just kind of trying to bang things out, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.